All month long, News 3 is helping you go green by bringing you stories that help you recycle, reuse, and reduce. In tonight's Go Green tip, News 3's Robert Santos is going to show us how a way to cut back on heating and cooling costs using infrared technology.
Well, Jim, you know, the U.S. Department of Energy says that a huge portion of our energy bill is wasted because of a lack of weather stripping that's found in the doors or the windows. And sometimes all it takes is a tube of sealant to do the trick. Another problem, insufficient insulation. But how can you see what's behind a wall or in a ceiling? Who do you call? How about a thermographer?
It's about 73 degrees on this cold spot.
Peter Hopkins isn't picking up the presence of ghosts. Instead, he's detecting areas in Tony's new Summerlin home that have loose or missing insulation.
Insulation should be consistently placed throughout your house to be effective. And if we have gaps, that's where air infiltration is taking place.
Those gaps show up as dark spots on Peter's $40,000 thermal imaging camera.
You'll actually see a dark location around this outlet right here. And that's actually cold air that's infiltrating through that area.
Peter finds trouble spots in just about every room.
And this is a situation where we have insulation that they didn't carry all the way up to the bottom of that windowsill. So you see a dark area right there. This is a location in a wall. So we have no attic here, but this is an entire section here that has missing.
For thermal imaging to work, there must be at least an 18-degree difference between the temperature inside and outside a home. The temperature outside on this day is in the mid-50s. Inside, Tony has to turn up the heat to about 80 degrees. Dark spots in Peter's camera indicate cold air outside is coming through, indicating bad insulation.
There's a reason why you might feel cold or hot. It's that whole section right there.
Well, there's nothing there, is there?
Well, you can see this whole section.
Peter, a certified thermographer, says probably the #1 defect in any home is found in the attic, where most homeowners never even see.
It's always been required in the energy code, basically, that we carry insulation fully in an attic. They always forget to insulate the attic access cover.
So what are you seeing?
An entire dark image.
Peter confirms what his camera is showing him by going up into the attic, where sure enough he finds the insulation isn't set properly.
When I come in here, I should see that insulation pretty much evenly set. You're looking at a piece back there that isn't set at all.
So is that something that I could fix myself?
You could. You absolutely could fix that yourself. In the cases of new construction, I would recommend submitting it to the builder because it was required to be done in the first place.
In the end, Peter saves all the thermal images and converts them into a written report for Tony.
It's fascinating because you would never know what was behind your walls unless you either tear the walls down or go up in the attic like Peter did. I will definitely be taking to them and showing them. Because over a course of many years, that's going to cost me a lot of money.
Exactly. Well, the Department of Energy recommends a thermal imaging investigation be done on newly constructed homes. Most builders have a warranty for about a year or maybe several years, so take advantage of that. And Jim, keep in mind that these thermal investigations, so long as they're done by a certified thermographer, can be held up in a court of law.
All right, Robert, thank you. That was an eye-opener, no doubt about it. And coming up on Nightly News, right after this newscast,